So in today's world, we love our smartphones more than ever. But when heavy handbags or sewed-up pockets come in the way, women find that there's really nowhere to keep their phones without carrying a heavy handbag or tucking it away in an unconventional place. I'm Lankita Bante, and I'm the CEO and founder of Wristem. Wristem is a new business that sells attachable chain bracelets for your smartphone, essentially allowing you to literally have your phone on hand at all times. And this product, I came up with it when I was shopping with my friend at the mall, and she was complaining that her clutch did not really have like a wristband attached to it, so she had to carry it in her hand at all times, and she wasn't really able to have both of her hands free. And so she needed an easier way to carry her phone, which is why I came up with this product. So here's how it works. You simply clean the surface of your phone. You peel off the 3M sticker on the back of the phone. And then finally you mount it on your phone by pressing firmly for about 10 seconds. And now the special part of the sticker that's on the back of this product is that it's given to us by the 3M company. So I contacted the 3M company, which is an esteemed graphics installation company, and I basically told them about this product, and they sent me a specific sticker that will make sure that the product does not come off the phone. And so you can ensure that this product allows for safe mounting. So since we are a new business, we do have a lot of business goals for this year. So by December, we hope to introduce a new silver design. So the ones that you see in front of you in the brochures and in the samples are our classic gold design that's available right now. And so hopefully with introducing new varieties, we're able to get more customers. And then by July, we hope to have more media influencers sponsor our product. And so that means like local people who have a high amount of Instagram followers. And then eventually we hope to sell on Amazon. So our competition right now is a company called PopSockets. And so they basically sell phone stubs for your phone to make it easier to hold. But Wristem has a competitive advantage in the sense that it has a very unique function. So PopSockets allow you to hold your phone in your hand, but Wristem provides an attachable chain bracelet that lets you have your phone on hand at all times. And so it's a very unique concept, and it's trendy and fashionable. So the market for Wristem, we are really looking towards young adults who are females, who are trend-driven, or just really fashion-oriented. And so this is something that's very convenient for like the everyday person, especially high schoolers and female young adults who are constantly going out or like going shopping. They always need something like this to keep their phone close to them without putting it in a position to get lost. So right now we have an Instagram with about 520 followers, and we are doing a promotion where if Instagram models who are local want to promote this product, we'll send them a free product, and then they'll post on their Instagrams, and we'll essentially repost what they post. And so what we're trying to do here is really gain a presence in the young fashion community, and we hope by doing this we're able to support young fashion leaders. So thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate your attention.
Thank you for the presentation. Good information. Question for you. So you have a target audience of females 18 to 24. Any plans in the future to expand that maybe based with different applications, different designs?
Definitely. So I am working towards having new colors as a start, and then hopefully I'm trying to get into having more designs, and I've gotten a lot of suggestions about also having this for men, and so I'm really looking towards coming up with more designs and new materials after I get that revenue for that.
Okay. Because obviously cell phones are not going away. At least I don't think they are. And people of all ages are using them. So I think your target market, I understand your growth right now, but there's a lot of opportunity for the future and past that age. So
Definitely.
questions?
First off, great presentation. I think you're very well spoken, and this is a really cool product. How much does it charge, or how much do you charge for it?
So the classic unit that you have in front of you is $10, and then on the Wristem website that's up and running right now, you can customize it. So if you get your initials on it, it'll be $12, and then you can get it in a gift box, and that's $14.
Cool. Okay.
And where are you currently having these made? Are you making them yourselves, or are you having them produced?
So right now I'm making them myself. So the suppliers for the pendant are in Massachusetts, and I order them in bulk off of Etsy. And then I get the tape from the 3M company and the chain from Michaels. And so I'm hoping that with a few initial sales, I'll be able to start ordering these in bulk and then reduce the cost for the product itself.
And with you starting college, how do you plan on doing both?
So because I'll be going to the University of Texas in Dallas, I feel like I'll still be able to come and like network around Frisco. And that was also a factor in choosing what college I want to go to. I realized that since I already know this city, I feel like I can just capitalize on my connections if I just stay here instead of going to Austin or something like that.
Okay.
Congratulations, great idea, and great presentation. Just a food for thought for you. Anyone that's gone to a trade show, you'd see the branded pop sockets as giveaways, and that just might be an idea for you if you could somehow tie into a promotions company and sell these in bulk.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Definitely thought about that. The thing with that, though, right now I do not have the funds to really get the different designs on the pendant. And so I feel like after I make initial sales with just having initials on it, I'll be able to move on to company logos or maybe like school logos as well, or mascots.
A very graceful presentation. So question on the pendant, the chain itself, will it be able to be tightened?
Yes, so
Okay.
the bracelet is actually attachable. As you see in the product samples in front of you, there's sort of kind of a hook where you can make it tight or make it loose depending on how you want it to fit on your wrist.
And so will the metal be sturdy enough if someone tried to grab the phone?
So the 3M sticker is very
the
sturdy
chain.
and
The
yeah,
chain?
definitely. Oh, the
chain, yeah.
Like will it?
Yeah, so a phone is, I think it's a great idea. I think what's going to end up happening, a lot of people are going to want to have a longer chain, so they hold it in their hand, but it looks nice, accessorized with the prettiness of this. But
Right.
being able to pull a phone that's swinging and just grab it and pull it, just a thought.
Yeah, I'll definitely do more tests to figure out how durable it is, but so far I haven't had any problems with it, and I think it's doesn't have as much liability as it would if I didn't have the tape from the 3M company and all these different parts of the product.
I just wanted to, you probably had this suggestion already, but I was thinking that I would love one that I can take the chain totally off of, disconnect the chain from the phone at certain times so that every time I picked up my phone or laid it back down like on a table, it wasn't like jingling, and then be able to attach it when I'm moving around and actually want to be able to use it, the product. Does that make sense?
Yes, that does make sense.
So
That's
I
a
would,
really good
I would
idea.
love a totally detachable chain per se.
First of all, this is fantastic. You're so well spoken. This idea is very marketable and it looks really nice. I like the product. My question to you is, what can we do to help you? What do you need? What would you tell a potential investor that might be sitting in this audience about return on investment? I don't know if you've thought it out that far or not, but if you have, could you let us know?
Yeah, definitely. So because this is a new business and I just recently registered it, I'm looking towards creating awareness in order to get more sales. So what would be really helpful is promotion and marketing. And if you like the product, to really talk about it, maybe post about it on social media, just to create brand awareness, which is really my goal right now.
Okay, so you and I had not really talked previously. I know you talked to Malethia. I have a question as to why you're manufacturing in Massachusetts and not in Texas.
So since I ordered the pendants from the supply from Etsy, those people are located in Massachusetts. So right now, I did contact some companies who might be able to cut out these shapes and be able to send it to me. But right now, I don't have the responses to really affirm that they're going to do that.
Okay, I'd like to talk later because we live in a large area of a lot of manufacturers and locally who could do this for you and probably save you some money to help you out. So let's reconnect, and there's probably other people here who also have connections.
Thank you.
One of the things we try and do is if we can do some local production, it helps everybody, and plus it's going to make it easier for you to track and get orders processed. So.
Thank you.
Hi, great presentation. My quick question is, have you thought about making it, just in the future, for 2.0, making it a little bit bigger so that you could slide a card or an ID in it? So just for total hands-free, because sometimes when we're at concerts or different things, you just want your ID or a credit card. You could, if you make it just a slightly bigger to where it's, to the phone, then you can also have something that you can slide an ID in possibly.
Mm-hmm. That's a very good idea. I'd definitely be interested in trying to add that to the product.
Well done. One question I always ask these types of operations, I think you've done a very nice job scaling to the scale you have now. What happens if you are successful? What happens if Amazon goes big? What happens if, God forbid, Walmart calls? This planning for success has kind of been the challenge that I personally have always found myself in. Not that I succeed that often. But I'm just curious your plans for what happens. You had Amazon up there. What happens if Amazon goes big?
So that's a very good question. I am really working towards trying to order everything in bulk, and then because I'm starting small right now, I'm making it in my own house, but I would definitely look towards having employees and actually having people making these in mass amounts so that I'm able to supply large orders in the future if it does go big.
Super. One more question over here. Oh, sorry.
Nice presentation. Question is the design which you have looks pretty simple. What do you make of the design that people cannot copy it, and there's a very big chance of people entering it once it's starts getting sold out and Amazon reviews it well. So in terms of cost versus competition, what have you thought about is it patented, or have you filed for something to kind of reserve the design for yourself?
That's a very good question. So I am looking towards getting this patented, but right now I don't have the funds to do so. So I'm working towards that as the first goal as soon as I get funds, because I do understand that this is a very simple product and easily replicable. But so far I haven't seen any products emerge in the market yet that look similar to this right now. But I'm definitely working towards getting a patent for it as soon as I have the funds.
Okay, to piggyback on the problem of having too big a company, too much to fulfill, what are you going to do, right? So when that happens, come see me. I can help you. What you can do is take that order, okay, and then use that order that people want, and then go seek funding, and then fill that order.
Okay.
So that's a good problem to have.
Thank you so much.
Okay, this is kind of a hypothetical question. I'm looking at the picture in the upper right corner. Okay, this is what do you do if the phone rings? Do you sacrifice the coffee to answer the phone? Or do you just let it go to voicemail?
I would never leave my coffee, so I think that phone call can wait.
Great answer.
Yeah.
Great answer. Any other questions? Well, super. Well, again, I'll ask the final questions to follow up as been asked previous, but we'd like to help. We're here to give constructive criticism. As you see, we all have a bunch of ideas that you may or may not have thought of, and we wish you continued success. Come back and see us, and we'd like to help you grow and become successful, and good luck with your studies.
Thank you so much for your support and your connections. I really appreciate it.
No problem.